Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am in a different location this time. I am taking care of my sister's cat, and this is a location without my fiance, so I figured I'd record here. Uh, so you may see my sister's cat Brody. If not, well, I'll make sure to show him by the end of the video. Most recent book I read is Ready Player 2 by Ernst Cline. I don't know if I said that. I don't know. That book. So, some backstory on this book is that I read Ready Player 1 in high school for class, and I thought it was fine. I enjoyed some of the references. And then also a few years back I watched the movie and it was just kind of weird. But I figured I would give this sequel a try and see how it goes. So my thoughts on this book are, for one, it was read by Will Wheaton, who I honestly don't understand the hype around. I mean, I don't know, I guess he does a fine job, but I don't think he's really anything to write home about. The main thing of note is that he reads quite slowly, so this is the first audiobook that I've been able to read at 1x speed, so that's an improvement there. But yeah, this book picks up right after the original, and I just didn't really like it. The first book had a very clear plot line, and it was concise. You have 3 gates and 3 keys. That's pretty simple. But here we have 7 shards, and I felt like they really couldn't put enough time or attention into each of the shards, especially when they're all done in a day. It just really didn't work out for me, and I didn't quite like it. Ooh. And we have a visitor. Do you want to come up here? Here. What? Say hi? You want to say hi? You want to... Nope. Yeah. There he goes. Okay, so I don't think there was enough time put into making each of them feel significant, and it all kind of just blended together, and they hopped from one place to the next, and it just didn't. It just wasn't very memorable or plotty. It just sort of happened. I'm not too good with the words, but it wasn't really my favorite. Trying to think about other thoughts I had was it kind of fell off in a way at the beginning. I just didn't really like the direction. It had some promise with the 7 shards, but with the way I just feel like the storyline was just rather unsatisfying. Like, you don't really have an arc, it just happens. Would I recommend this book? I mean, if you got nothing else to read and you like references, it's fine, but it's not really anything special. I know they changed the plot quite a bit from book to movie with Ready Player 1, so maybe if they make a movie for Ready Player 2, they could fix it. I don't have the highest confidence because the for Ready Player One, it went from, having arcs to not. And, well, who knows if they'll be able to do the reverse if they make the sequel. I haven't actually checked if they are, but maybe. I mean, people like money. I'm not sure if Steven Spielberg's still going to be on. I'm interested to see what they'll do with having like the live recordings when going from book to movie. For Ready Player One, they went from having like lifelike animations to there is a cat. That is adorable. So they went from having lifelike animations to having more video gamey animations, which I didn't really like or agree with, but that's what they went with. So I'm not sure how that's going to translate when it's recordings of real life. It kind of seems like it wouldn't really work, but what do I know? So overall, I think this was probably my least favorite book that I've read so far. I think I'd give it 2 stars. You know what? We're going to go with 2 stars, and I'm going to stick with it. A disclaimer is that I haven't really looked at Goodreads, so I don't know if these books are well liked or not. I'm just kind of going for it. But yeah, this was not my favorite, but hopefully in the future I'll find more books that work out well. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.